Namaste. This is your weekly reading for the week of March 8th to the 14th with me, the Queen of Cups, Montreal. This week we're using the Angels and Oracles deck. It's an oracle deck, and we're going to be doing a bit of a spring intention / manifestation / spring cleaning spread. So at this point, I invite you to pick your path and choose the deck or crystal which resonates most for you. You'll find timestamps for your reading in the video description below. Be sure to stay tuned at the end of your chosen reading because I will be giving you my healing crystal prescription for the week ahead. If you enjoy this video, please like and share. I come with a new reading every week, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss next week's reading. Finally, you can always find links for my Facebook, Instagram, services, and healing crystals in the video description below. Thank you for your time and your energy. Have a great week. Love all and harm none. This includes yourself.
Namaste, guys. Let's start with your reading. As I mentioned, today is going to be a bit of a spiritual spring cleaning, setting spring intentions kind of energy today. Thought we'd veer off from the typical path. Alright, so position 1 is what area you need to grow in. So here we have Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. So sometimes what happens is we don't embrace love, even though it could be all around us, or maybe we're pursuing it in the wrong people who don't want to love us back, nurture that love. You're divinely protected, loved. Embrace that feeling, feel that feeling. You are loved, you are loving, and you love. You're a being of love. So what area do you need to grow in is accepting the love of others. Sometimes we nurture other people so much, and we don't take the time to say, yeah, I'm loved too, I'm very special too. So this spring, try and embrace the love and put yourself in situations in which you are loved, in which you can feel the love of others. How to grow in love. Here you have the Oracle. Wait for important information. So she's about what is not seen. What is not seen with the eyes, but is seen with the spirit. So the Oracle tells you maybe go within. Do you have to go and look in your past, look at some past hurt or some past event that made you feel unlovable, that made you feel like you weren't worth loving? Or is there somebody so near you that loves you very, very deeply, and yet you haven't looked beyond appearances or beyond the surface to really tap into that deep spiritual love they feel for you? So go within, go to your inner world, your inner sanctity, and maybe try and soul connect with others. Try and go beyond the appearances. You see her eyes are closed. Go beyond appearances. Seek a spiritual journey, either within yourself or with others, to try and help you feel the love that's around you and feel the love those around you want you to give you. How will this blossom? How will this benefit you, this journey of love? Here we have the Peacekeeper. We're going to learn a little humility through that. So let go the need to be right. Sometimes we fight this urge to be right or to be vindicated or validated. And what I'm seeing here, and what I know does happen sometimes, is as a kid, as a very gentle, fragile being, we receive the message that we weren't lovable, or we weren't deserving of love, or we had to earn others' love. And instead, don't seek to validate that. That's a negative self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you believe you're unlovable, don't seek to validate that nasty ego voice that tells you you're unlovable. You don't need to be right. People do love you. People are with you. Humble yourself. Don't be self-righteous. And don't seek to be, get the best of everyone and better than everyone or best everyone. Like, I know what's best for me and you don't. Try and compromise with people. Try and seek peace, unity, togetherness, and you will be able to disavow that kind of negative self-fulfilling prophecy that people aren't going to love you for who you are, or that people aren't going to love you once they get to know you, or maybe that you're just not lovable. So don't seek to be right. This is what's going to help you. Not being, it's by seeking love and going within, journeying within through the oracle. How is this going to blossom? By you not being right, by you maybe meeting somebody halfway, by you being able to quiet this negative self-fulfilling prophecies, to let go of needing to be the righteous one or the vindicated one or the validated one. Meet people halfway. What do you need to let go of? The sage. Be devoted and committed here. So the sage represents a time of dedication, devotion, but also of withdrawal. You've studied and you've learned from the past, and you've studied the past, and it's made you a beautiful, strong, flourishing person right now. But now it's time to go forward into the world and help share your messages with others. Help share your gifts of knowing the suffering you've been through has not been for nothing. You have a gift to teach, to help people learn, and to help people who were where you were, or who are where you were, and help them grow past it. So now's the time. Let go of your studies of the past and let go of this kind of reflective stance. It's good to reflect, but now it's time to impart your wisdom on others. It's also time to exercise what you've learned through your suffering or your hardship or a difficult past. It's time to exercise it out in the world. Take yourself out of seclusion. Okay? What to embrace with this spring energy? Here you have the seer. See beyond the current situation. So this is going to help you journey within again. It's going to help you create the future you want to embrace. It's going to help you set positive intentions for the future. Be more of a visionary. See more of what's impossible as possible. What to embrace is the fact that you are in control of your future. Yes, there are beautiful, gifted psychics and tarot readers and seers all available for you. Maybe you're one yourself, but know that you can create the path of your choosing. Go beyond your current circumstance. Go beyond your current perception. Embrace the impossible or seemingly impossible. Embrace your inner vision and really open that third eye. And this is what you should grab onto. So, all told, this is a season. Spring will be a season for you to take in love. You give so much love. Learn to take in love. The oracle represents how to grow in that way. Journey within. You know, reflect on the past and reflect on what's hurt you and how you've learned. Soul, connect in your soul with others. Connect in your soul to yourself. Seek important information from spirit, from guides, from angels, and from those you love. Okay? How will it blossom? It'll blossom by you being able to meet somebody one-to-one with the peacekeeper. You won't always have to be right. You'll also won't have to validate those negative voices from childhood or from bad past relationships that say that you're unlovable. Don't validate the ego. Okay, meet somebody one-to-one. You don't have to be right. You don't have to be righteous. You don't have to be above it all. Some of us get strength from being on top of our stuff. We're on top of it. You can't tell me. You don't have to do that. You can be vulnerable. Okay, what to let go of? Yes, you're a sage. Yes, you've journeyed within with the oracle. But come out. Be generous of spirit with people. Teach people. Use what you've learned through your heartache and your pain to connect with people, to help yourself grow. Exercise it out in the world and help others learn from it. People are now where you were. They can learn from you. And what to embrace? Your inner vision. Be a visionary. See beyond what you currently think is impossible. Visualize everything as possible. We're talking LOA, the gift of manifestation, the ability to see beyond your current circumstance or the limitations that were placed on you in the past. So this is a visionary kind of spring for you. How can we channel that energy? With the seer, to open up your vision, to open up the ability to be a visionary, I want you to grab some amethyst. Okay? So I want you to grab some amethyst. It's It's a beautiful stone to connect you with your crown and your third eye. It's a beautiful energy to help you open up, expand your mind, visualize the future, go beyond perceived notions. Then you're going to want a little something for love. And I'm going to give you some sunstone here for love. For love, for optimism, to welcome in summer. I know we're just in spring, but as a Canadian, I'm eager for the snow to be gone. So optimism, love, joy. We're going to get some sunstone. And finally, I want you to go really deep within. There is a divine female energy. We have the Lady of the Sioux. We have the Seeing Oracle. We have Mother Earth. And we have the Seer. I want you to get some Moonstone. I love Moonstone. It's about journeying within. It's about healing past trauma. It's about healing emotional hurt, emotional pain, and connecting with the divine feminine of the lunar energy. Remember, for all you men watching or people who identify as men, you can connect to the divine feminine energy as well. Okay? It's for all of us. The same way that women can connect to Father Sky or Father Sun, we can use some divine masculine as well. So, this summer, focus on being a visionary, attract love, manifest love, and get out of your comfort zone a little bit and interact with others. Namaste, guys. We have some jumpers here. Let them fly. We have the Seer and the Hermit. Let's see how they factor into our reading later on. So as I mentioned, this is going to be a spring reading about spring cleaning, spring manifestations, and spring intentions, or intentions that you can set for the spring. We're going to put the Hermit and the Seer aside because they want to be heard. All right. So position 1 is what area you need to grow in. So let's see here. The Stag. So here we have the Stag. Trust and thrive. Be proud. Be assertive. Wear your crown. Fix your crown. Us queens out there. I want you to be assertive and proud. I want you to not be afraid to seek what you want. In many traditions, the stag is seen as the king of the forest. So, like, step into your own this spring. Assume your rightful role of dignity and self-assuredness and confidence. Don't be afraid of being confident. All right. Now, position 2, how do you grow in that confidence? You know, people always say, be confident, don't worry. How do you do that? It's easier said than done, isn't it? All right, so how do you grow in it? The Sun. Here we have enjoy success and happiness. You know, my mother used to tell me, fake it till you make it. If you don't feel confident, it's not about being disingenuous. It's about acting confident, or the old saying goes like, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. That's another example of it. So it's about stepping into your success, putting yourself, if you're not in a place of success and happiness and joy, put yourself in a position where you be. This is all about LOA, manifestation. LOA is law of attraction, by the way. So step into your joy, step into your happiness, embrace it as already arrived, even if it's still, you're still waiting for it to come. So I want you to embrace success, enjoy happiness, enjoy how far you've come. Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit. Like, wow, you know, I still need to work on this. I still need to lose weight, or I'm not spiritually developed enough, or that person still, you know, I still gave them power to make me mad. That's all human. How far have you come? What have you accomplished spiritually? I bet it's a lot. How will this confidence blossom? How will you know it's blossoming? How to make it blossom? Oh, I like her. She's the she-wolf. Unleash the wild within. So sometimes we get scared of breaking the rules. Sometimes we get scared of breaking out and making a little bit of noise or standing up for ourselves or kind of rewilding, as it's called. So get back in touch with your instincts, with your inner passion, with your fire. I want you to get in touch with that rule breaker in you. Don't do anything crazy, but I want you to break the rules a little bit. Get messy, in a matter of speaking. Enjoy life again. Do what feels good. Connect to your passion. And I do feel like you will be feeling more confident, and you'll be able to embrace your happiness more. So when you start feeling free, when you start feeling your passion running wild, when you start to feel reinvigorated in a passionate way, that's when you know you're gonna get that confidence back. What to let go of in order to gain this confidence? Make plans and focus. The shield maiden is great to have because she's telling you get your act straight, think things through, be on the defense, be strategic, but let go of this spring. You've done all that. I can tell from your energy. You have done all that already. It's time to let yourself go wild a little bit. Don't plan and over plan everything. Let the wind kind of take you. Are you going to go on a road trip all of a sudden? Or are you going to try to do something creative like a paint night? Don't have to plan and focus and strategize everything. Let go of that this spring and try and fly a little bit off the cuff. Nothing wrong with a little spontaneity. What to embrace? Here we have, I love this. I love when a reading comes together. It just gives me tinglies. The Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. The fox is able to adapt. You have many gifts, talents, passions. Things are changing all around you. You're being called to tap into your confidence. Allow that to happen. Go deep within you, all your little tools and ideas and concepts and gifts and strengths. I want you to tap into it and allow yourself to embrace the change and embrace the wildness of the she-wolf. Let go a little bit of that strategy and planning and overthinking of the maiden. Now, how do these two jumpers factor in? Here we have retreat and recharge from the hermit, and here we have the seer, see beyond the current situation. I feel like you're coming from a place of, let me show you. I feel like you're coming from a place, which is often the case, of being the hermit in the winter. I want you to know that you've recharged your battery. You've gone within. I'm sure you've had a restorative winter to some degree. You've thought and you've really envisioned great things for yourself with the seer. Now it's time for action. Be a little wild, let loose, let your hair down. Don't be afraid to try new things and change. Allow the change to come and embrace the changing energy. So how can we make that happen? I want you, my magic, you know what? I want you to have some amber. I want you to have some amber for fire, for drive. I want you to build up that sacral chakra. So I'm going to give you sacral chakra stones because I want you to really get connected to your creativity, your passion, your drive. This is going to be a kind of wild spring for you. So how can you do that? You can get some tiger's eye, okay? Some amber. We're charging the sacral chakra. I have a little piece of carnelian here. Get all these orange stones to fire you up, to get you going. Red tiger's eye is another great one. Set the intention that it's for passion and drive and fire. Manifest the life that you want to live this spring. Let go of get out of the box. Think outside the box. You might even benefit from a little sunstone. Optimism, joy, excitement. See that there's fire in here? Embrace the fire of the sunstone. Namaste, guys. It is 3 degrees Celsius in Montreal, and that is a win. So we're going to do a spring cleaning, or kind of like a spring intention, spring manifestation / cleaning reading. This is the Angels and Oracles deck, which I'm kind of falling in love with. It's an oracle deck, not a tarot deck. All right, so let's begin. What are your intentions What are your intentions for spring? What is going to happen for you? Position number 1 is, what area do you need growth in? Let's see here. Spring. Isn't that fun? Spring. See your seeds grow. Okay, so on today, the first day of spring, we have the spring energy, the spring card. So this is about plant your seeds, allow things to manifest. Now is the time to start planning for the year ahead, for the summer and the fall and the winter. I want you to let your seeds grow, feel fresh, feel new, embrace the energy of rebirth. Spring represents rebirth after a time of peacefulness, of retreat, of rest. Embrace the energy of the spring. Okay, so this is what you need to, what area you need to grow in, is starting to plan for the future. Maybe you've been in a restful retreat, which is okay. A little PSA, you know me guys, a little PSA, it's okay to want to sit in your comfort zone. It's okay to want to reflect on all the growing you've done, or the growth you've done, or the past that you've overcome, but you can't grow and be comfortable at the same time. So now for your group, it's about starting to plan ahead again and planting new seeds for the next challenge, spiritual and material alike. Okay, how do you need to grow in being able to prepare for the future and planting new seeds? I love this deck. Everything always comes together so nicely. We have the snake. Shed old skin. A snake doesn't need to know when to shed their skin or how to shed their skin. They just know when it's time. Spirit saying to you through this reading, it is time to shed old skin. Maybe cut off old patterns of being that no longer serve, or people that no longer serve. I know that's a tricky one. I struggle with that one. I know some of you out there must struggle with that one, cutting off people that don't serve your energy. But a snake, by nature, doesn't need to be told how to do that. Okay, so the snake naturally knows when it's time to let go, when it's time to transform. Okay, this is how you grow in it. Know instinctively when you get that little red flag or that little notification from spirit, let this go, let this person go, stop engaging in this cycle over and over again. Know to let it go. It's time for change. Shed who you were and embrace who you are becoming. And remember, even though we're shedding who we are, it doesn't mean that you're flawed. You're exactly who you're intended to be in this moment. Embrace that. And by embracing exactly who you're intended to be in the moment and loving them, you naturally let go of the past and you shed old skin. How will this blossom? How with this need to plant new seeds and grow and start something new and invest in something fresh, how will it blossom? Here we have the fire guardian. It's all about passion, drive, intentionality. I love the symbolism in these cards. A triangle represents change. Here we have all the change represented with the change of the snake, and the fire guardian has a triangle, an orb with a triangle in it. This is a season of change for you guys. And I know it seems like kind of obvious. Yes, it is spring and it's time for change, but this is about planting new seeds, actively seeking change, and when it finds you, letting it happen. Ignite your passion, follow your desire. That dream that you've been wanting to do, that you've been putting off because it seems silly, or it seemed like there wasn't the right time or the right money or the right people, let it happen. Follow your heart's desire this spring. That's how you're going to plant new seeds. What to let go of. What to let go of. The trader. Change energy and create abundance. Not everything has an immediate payoff, okay? So that's what you need to let go of. Not everything is a tit for tat. Not for people and not for life. You might invest in something at length, or you might start investing in something and not get a payoff immediately. Let that happen. It's okay. You're planting seeds for the future. When I first started this, I had no idea where I was going, and I had no idea what would come of it. And even though I'm still rather small time now, it's blossoming in ways that I never thought. And I know I'm putting this intention out there. I want you to comment your intention in the comments below or on my social media. I know that the Queen of Cups Montreal page will take off this year. Now you set your intention in the comments below, or just as you're watching this video, say it out loud to nobody in particular. Just say it to spirit, so you set that intention. So back on track. Basically, not everything has an immediate payoff. Not everything's tit for tat. It's not always like you put work in and you get a reward out. Sometimes it's like you have to invest over time, and you have to keep investing and keep investing before you get something back. Even people are like that, but that's a whole nother topic, because some people you keep investing and you might not get a return. But in terms of planting your new seeds, know that you might have to build up a little bit of energy. Set the intention that it will be fruitful, that you will be abundant, but know that you might have to build up a little bit of energy before you see the outcome. Okay. What to embrace in your journey. Here you have the elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. This means whoever told you that you couldn't, or whatever lessons, hard lessons, fake lessons that you couldn't, you were incapable, you were inept, any lessons like that, please let them go. This is not true. Guides, angels, ancestors, they're all backing you. They're all saying you can do this, and they're all saying that you're capable. Break, if there's family patterns that are not serving you, that make you fearful of success, that make you have negative self-fulfilling prophecies that you will fail, anything of that, break ties. Move beyond patterns. Your patterns, family patterns, ancestral patterns. Engage in generational healing. That's a deep one, but basically it means start new with you. Every day is a new opportunity to start new with you, and to grow, and to gain wisdom and healing for generations to come, and put the ancestors to bed and let them rest. Okay, so embrace your ability to change and to grow despite your circumstances, despite your past, despite the energy that comes from the past of like hurt or pain. I want you to grow past that. So this is all about newness. This is about following your heart's desire, following your passion, allowing change to take place, not giving up if you don't see immediate results. So what crystals can I give you for that? I want you to grab onto some green aventurine. It's a great healing stone. Heal that ancestral, familial, past life even, or your life energy. Heal the past. Then transform. This is a great stone of transformation. This is labradorite. I always like to get a piece with a lot of fire in it for you guys. This is labradorite, and it has like this beautiful, it's called labradorescence, but I call it fire and other people call it fire. This is a stone of transformation. Okay, and because I want you to try new things, get out there, build new bridges, pursue new activities, I want you to get some beautiful citrine. This is a stone of opportunity, abundance, and growth. So I want you to get some beautiful citrine, and I want you to embrace the optimism, the self-confidence, the joys that you want to embrace. I want you to embrace all of that so that you can move forward with the future, planting positive seeds for tomorrow. Thanks for joining me, guys. Namaste.